Daddy, where did the internet come from?
Well, that's a long story, Sally. It began with a thing called the mainframe computer. Mainframe computers were so big they filled an entire room, and they were very, very expensive. Only countries and militaries and big companies could own them, and regular people weren't even allowed to touch them. Then, some bright young people in California figured out how to make a personal computer so that everybody could have one and use computer power to do all the things they wanted to do. Then along came an evil man, a very evil man named Bill Gates. He had a monopoly on the operating system of the personal computer.
What's a monopoly, Daddy?
A monopoly is a government-granted right to steal from the public. And Bill Gates controlled the personal computer, and he controlled everything that appeared on it. And if something was good and challenged his control, he'd destroy it.
He sounds like a really bad man, Daddy.
He was.
Then what happened?
Well, then the internet came along. First, there was some special code called TCP/IP. Then 2 people in Switzerland built a web on top of it. And then 2 students in Illinois created a point-and-click browser that made it easy to use. And then everybody who wanted to could publish things on it for people all over the world.
Then what happened, Daddy?
Then another evil man named Mark Zuckerberg created something called Facebook. And he tricked all the people in the world to voluntarily imprison themselves in it.
That sounds crazy, Daddy.
Yes, but that's exactly what happened. And once they'd given him all their power, he used it to censor them and try to control their minds.
Daddy, I'm getting scared.
Well, unfortunately, Sally, it got even worse. The same people who stole the internet, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and a new company called OpenAI, took all the money they got and used it to try to make a centralized artificial intelligence system that was very expensive and would further control information and enslave the people. And again, Bill Gates was one of the ringleaders.
Then what happened, Daddy?
Well, luckily, some bright young people in China figured out how to liberate artificial intelligence and make it available to all at a reasonable price. It's the very same thing the young people in California who originally liberated the computer did. And it's just like what the people in Switzerland and Illinois did when they liberated the personal computer from Bill Gates by making the internet easy to use.
Daddy, how can I learn more about this story?
Well, there's a really good book that will tell you all about it. It's called How the Web Won.
Thanks, Daddy.
How the Web Won. The inside story of how a motley crew of outsiders hijacked the information superhighway and struck a blow for human freedom. Available now at howthewebwon.com.